When you consume protein, your body initiates a process called protein synthesis within 30 minutes. Contrary to the common belief that protein immediately builds muscle, your body first breaks it down into amino acids. These amino acids flood your bloodstream, a process reaching a peak around 45 minutes after ingestion. Approximately 20 different amino acids become available for various tasks, not just muscle repair. They also synthesize enzymes, hormones, and neurotransmitters. Only a fraction of protein actually contributes to muscle tissue, challenging the simplistic notion of protein as a direct muscle builder. This initial breakdown is just the beginning of a complex journey. The protein intake myth often suggests more is better. However, research shows that your body can only utilize around 20-25 grams of protein per meal for muscle repair. Anything beyond that is used for energy or stored as fat. When you eat a high-protein meal, enzymes in your stomach, like pepsin, start breaking down protein molecules. This process continues in your small intestine, where proteases further dismantle these molecules into absorbable units. This enzymatic breakdown is so efficient that your body absorbs nearly 95% of the protein you consume. More protein doesn't mean more muscle, but rather a nutrient your body prioritizes for other functions. The recommended dietary allowance (RDA) for protein is surprisingly low compared to popular beliefs. For the average adult, it's about 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. This amount supports basic physiological functions, not extreme athletic performance. Inside you, the liver plays a crucial role, converting excess amino acids into glucose or fat through gluconeogenesis and lipogenesis. This metabolic conversion happens when you consume protein beyond your immediate needs. Your body's efficiency in managing protein intake defies the notion that more protein equates to better health or fitness. The liver's role in energy balance is often overlooked yet vital. Protein doesn't just power muscles, it regulates hunger hormones. After eating protein, your gut releases peptide YY, a hormone that signals fullness to your brain. This signaling reduces your appetite, a process reaching maximum effect about 2 hours post-meal. The idea that protein only builds muscles misses its role in weight management. Leptin, another hormone, also interacts with protein intake, controlling long-term energy balance. These hormones highlight how protein influences your daily energy intake and satiety levels. Understanding this mechanism reveals protein's multifaceted role beyond mere muscle repair. The interaction of hormones and protein intake is a key metabolic conversation. High-protein diets are often linked to kidney damage, but this connection is largely overstated. In healthy individuals, studies show no adverse effects on kidney function with increased protein intake. The kidneys adapt by increasing their filtration rate, efficiently excreting nitrogen waste from protein metabolism. However, for those with pre-existing kidney conditions, a high-protein diet can exacerbate issues. The misconception that protein universally harms kidneys stems from these specific cases. This adaptation mechanism demonstrates the body's remarkable ability to adjust to varying levels of protein intake. The kidney's capacity to manage protein challenges the blanket warnings often associated with high consumption. Inside your cells, protein synthesis is driven by ribosomes, the cellular machinery that assembles amino acids into proteins. This process hinges on the sequence of nucleotides in your DNA, which dictates the order of amino acids. Transfer RNA, tRNA molecules shuttle these amino acids to ribosomes, each tRNA matching a specific amino acid to its corresponding mRNA code. This precise assembly line operates at a remarkable speed, building proteins at a rate of up to 20 amino acids per second. Any disruption in this sequence can lead to misfolded proteins, impacting everything from enzyme function to cell signaling. The fidelity of this process underpins cellular health. When you consume protein, your digestive system initiates a cascade of hormonal responses. Gastrin, a hormone released from the stomach lining, stimulates acid production, aiding protein breakdown. In your small intestine, cholecystokinin (CCK) is released, triggering the pancreas to secrete digestive enzymes. These enzymes, like trypsin and chymotrypsin, further dismantle protein molecules into absorbable peptides. This hormonal orchestration ensures proteins are efficiently processed and absorbed. The synergy between enzymes and hormones exemplifies the complexity of protein digestion. This efficient breakdown and absorption highlight how your body optimizes nutrient uptake. Each hormone plays a specific role in this digestive ballet. The amino acids from protein intake do more than rebuild tissues. They play a role in neurotransmitter synthesis. For example, tryptophan, an essential amino acid, serves as a precursor to serotonin, a crucial mood-regulating neurotransmitter. Tryptophan crosses the blood-brain barrier, a selective membrane that filters substances entering the brain. There, it undergoes conversion into serotonin, influencing mood and sleep cycles. This pathway shows how dietary protein impacts neurological functions. The transport of amino acids into the brain reveals the intricate connections between diet and mental health. This biochemical conversion highlights protein's role beyond physical health. The brain's selective permeability ensures only vital molecules like tryptophan cross. Protein also influences your gut microbiome, a vast ecosystem of bacteria in your intestines. When protein reaches the colon, it becomes a substrate for microbial fermentation. This process produces metabolites like short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, which have anti-inflammatory effects. But an excess of protein can shift this balance, leading to harmful byproducts like ammonia and hydrogen sulfide. These byproducts can disrupt gut health, illustrating the importance of balanced protein consumption. The interaction between dietary protein and gut bacteria is a dynamic equilibrium. This microbial fermentation underscores the need for moderation in protein intake for optimal gut health. The gut's response to protein is a testament to the diet microbiome interplay. Once amino acids enter your bloodstream, insulin, a hormone from the pancreas, plays a role in their uptake. Insulin facilitates the transport of amino acids into muscle cells, promoting protein synthesis. This uptake is particularly efficient shortly after eating, known as the postprandial state. Interestingly, leucin, a branched-chain amino acid, acts as a key regulator, signaling muscle cells to initiate protein synthesis. Leucin's role highlights the importance of amino acid composition in dietary protein. This insulin-mediated mechanism showcases the interplay between hormones and nutrients. The precision of these processes reflects the body's intricacy in nutrient utilization. The postprandial window is a prime time for muscle rebuilding. Consuming excessive protein over time can lead to metabolic stress. Your liver works overtime to deaminate surplus amino acids, converting nitrogen components into urea for excretion. This process demands additional water, potentially leading to dehydration if fluid intake is insufficient. Chronic high-protein diets can strain kidneys, especially in those predisposed to renal conditions. The body's intricate balance in nitrogen management becomes crucial when faced with prolonged high-protein intake. This stress highlights the importance of understanding your own dietary needs. The liver's ability to process excess protein showcases its role in maintaining metabolic equilibrium. Overburdening these systems can reveal the limits of dietary excess. Insufficient protein intake poses its own risks, such as muscle wasting. During a protein deficit, your body engages in catabolism, breaking down muscle tissue to meet amino acid needs. This process is particularly pronounced in malnourished states or severe caloric restriction. Sarcopenia, a condition characterized by muscle loss, becomes a risk, especially in older adults. Protein's role in maintaining muscle mass underscores its necessity. The body's reliance on internal protein stores during scarcity reflects adaptive mechanisms at play. This catabolic response highlights the delicate balance between dietary intake and physiological demands. Muscle preservation becomes a priority in maintaining overall health. In extreme cases, protein-energy malnutrition can occur, exemplified by kwashiorkor. This condition, prevalent in regions with food scarcity, manifests as edema, muscle wasting, and impaired immune function. The lack of protein impacts vital processes, leading to poor wound healing and increased infection susceptibility. Kwashiorkor illustrates the catastrophic effects of inadequate protein on systemic health. The body's inability to maintain protein-dependent functions reveals the critical nature of this nutrient. These extreme scenarios underscore the necessity of adequate protein intake for survival. Protein's role becomes evident when key biological processes falter. The broader implications of severe protein deficiency are stark and multifaceted. Food companies often capitalize on protein's popularity, marketing high-protein products as health miracles. However, these products can be loaded with sugars, preservatives, and unhealthy fats. The marketing focus on protein content often overshadows overall nutritional quality. For instance, protein bars may contain hidden additives that counteract their perceived benefits. Understanding product labels becomes essential to navigating these marketing strategies. The emphasis on protein can overshadow the holistic view of a balanced diet. This commercial focus reveals the gap between marketing claims and nutritional science. The reality of these products often contrasts sharply with their health-oriented branding. Perhaps the most surprising fact about protein is its minimal requirement for muscle gain compared to popular belief. A 2018 study in the Journal of Nutrition found that consuming 1.6 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight maximized muscle growth in resistance-strained individuals, challenging the myth of excessively high protein needs. The study indicated no additional benefits beyond this intake. This finding reframes our understanding of protein's role in fitness, emphasizing quality over quantity. The implications for dietary planning and supplementation are profound. Protein's efficiency in supporting muscle growth reflects the body's nuanced nutrient management. This revelation invites a reevaluation of dietary protein strategies.